In every generation, there is a hero who stands for more than just power. They are a symbol of hope, truth, and humanity. For nearly a century, that hero has worn a red cape, flown above the clouds, and reminded the world that doing good is the greatest power of all. This is the story of Superman, a story that began in the pages of a comic book, but soon leaped from paper to television screens, and finally onto the big screen, forever changing cinema itself. Before the world ever saw a superhero movie, there was Adventures of Superman, a TV series starring George Reeves that aired from 1952 to 1958. For countless families in the 1950s, George Reeves was Superman. His strong presence and kind eyes made kids truly believe a hero could live among them. The black and white series might look simple today, but it laid the foundation for everything that came after. It proved that people didn't just want stories about heroes. They wanted to see them. Fast forward to 1978. Director Richard Donner took a bold step, promising audiences he would make them believe a man can fly. With groundbreaking special effects and a heartwarming story, Superman the movie became the world's first true superhero blockbuster. And at the center of it all was Christopher Reeve. He wasn't just an actor in a costume, he became Superman. Reeve's performance captured everything the character stood for: strength, kindness, and an unshakable sense of morality. He showed the world that being Superman wasn't about having powers, it was about having character. Between 1978 and 1987, 4 Superman films starring Christopher Reeve were released. Some were more successful than others, but they all had one thing in common: Reeve's sincerity. His portrayal of Clark Kent, the shy, clumsy reporter, was just as iconic as his confident Superman. He made people believe that even an ordinary man could hide something extraordinary. Even today, many fans will tell you that Christopher Reeve is Superman, not just because of his movies, but because of the man he became after tragedy struck. Following a horseback accident that left him paralyzed, Reeve became a powerful activist for spinal injury research, using his voice and courage to inspire millions. He once said, "Superman is about the ability to overcome obstacles." In his own life, he truly lived that message. In the late 1990s, Warner Bros. Attempted to bring Superman back with a film called Superman Lives. It was set to be directed by Tim Burton and star Nicolas Cage. The project became legendary not because it was made, but because it was never completed. Creative differences, high production costs, and the failure of other superhero films at the time caused the project to collapse. Yet, Superman Lives remains one of the most fascinating what-if stories in Hollywood history. In 2006, Superman finally returned in Superman Returns, directed by Bryan Singer and starring Brandon Routh. This film tried to capture the magic of the Christopher Reeve era. It was respectful, nostalgic, and heartfelt. But audiences had changed. They wanted something new, something more grounded, something that reflected the challenges of a modern world. That new vision arrived in 2013 with Man of Steel, directed by Zack Snyder. Henry Cavill's Superman was different. He wasn't the perfect, all-knowing savior. He was a man struggling with his identity. He asked questions like, "Where do I belong? And what does it mean to be human?" Man of Steel explored Superman's alien origins with a darker, more realistic tone. It showed the world that even gods can feel lost. While the film divided fans, it redefined Superman for a new generation, a hero trying to find hope in a complicated world. Henry Cavill continued to wear the cape in Batman v Superman and Justice League, cementing his place as a powerful, modern Superman. And now, in 2025, Superman takes flight once again, this time under the direction of James Gunn. Starring David Corenswet, this new Superman promises to return to the heart of what the character has always stood for: hope, kindness, and optimism. James Gunn has said this version will explore Superman's immigrant experience, a story about belonging, identity, and a deep love for humanity. It's not just about saving the world. It's about understanding what it means to be part of it. From George Reeves to Christopher Reeve, from Henry Cavill to David Cornswet, the story of Superman has always been the story of us, our fears, our dreams, and our endless search for hope. Because no matter how dark the world becomes, one truth remains: you can still believe that a man can fly. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through Superman's history, please hit that like button and subscribe for more stories from the world of cinema. We'll see you in the next one.